Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Teddy Boy, Clifford, happy Easter, everybody. Final Fantasy VII jokes. You know, I wanted to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Turns out I'm playing a soap opera about what's going on in this Coronation Street village they've got. I like the main stuff. So, you know, Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, that feels like it's written pretty well. It's kind of all the other junk, like just the anime people they jam in there. I don't really find them entertaining whatsoever. So strange, you know? It's like a complete reimagining of the game, it feels like. Where'd the game go? Bam! There it is. So strange. How we doing? Welcome. Thank you for coming. Been out doing yard work all day.
Yeah.
And it feels like I'm alive. Oh, lumberjack. I feel so alive. Hope you feel alive too. All right. Let's run through some of the coolest Easter eggs that developers stashed away in the magical world of Final Fantasy. Please do. Can't wait to hear about it, buddy. All right.
Yeah.
This was from the album Low Fidelity, Shinigami Simi. And the website I'm using needs cookies. And every time I press OK, it just skips. That's awesome. Oh, their thing really works well. Okay, let's hear this game now, shall we? Very quiet. Cloud, what are they talking about down there, Cloud? Cloud. Crank it up. There we go. Ba-ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-boom. Mm-hmm. I guess I'll go down too. I just had two stiff drinks in the middle of the day. Boots off. Look at that sign. Toilet. Welcome to our hometown? Welcome to our hometown. Well, it's a strange thing to put inside a bar. Welcome to our home. I mean, if you were like on the border or something, sure. All right, what's my goal here? Talking strategy. Yeah. Wait in the bar. What? God, I should go stand here. Triggers it. Oh, yeah, there's going to be some more Easter eggs here, Teddy Boy. Wow. Seventh Heaven. Welcome. Welcome. Something, Tifa. Home, maybe.
The real deal, huh? What was up with that girl anyway? The real deal, huh?
He kind of sounds a bit drunk. Nice detail. Real deal, huh? Real deal. Real deal, huh? 3 materia slots. How cool would this have been in VR? Nice to try it in PSVR. Let's go to this jukebox. What else? What tracks we got? Final Fantasy X Prelude, right? I really don't like Hip Hop Chocobo. I like Tifa's theme a lot. Probably one of my favorite Final Fantasy VII tracks. Watching a lot of the game, but you're editing NFL playoff brackets to reflect away teams stealing the ability to steal the championship as home hosts. I don't want to play that game. Guess I'm playing it. perfect muscle and sinew. Bingo. Bango. It's actually a pretty nice simulation of it. They do a good job. Whoopsie. Your reflection of Tomb Raider's engine, new skin, FF7 remake seem to not be behavable to people who are looking right at it. Your reflections of Tomb Raider's engines, new skin. Why do they use some of the same engine for like the Tomb Raider stuff in this one? They're both. I mean, it's not developed by the same people, right? But it's published by Square. I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, this is when I think of a remake.
Maybe just chill a bit.
Yeah. Weird, so you have to get up and then sit down again. What if you just sat there patiently? You'd never be done. Oh my lord! What a body on this lady. Just the voice out of her. She looks... hasn't said anything. Maybe she's emotional. Her heart's not in it. She doesn't like terrorism. And sits a stool away. What's up with this?
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
Looks like he's chopping off her head. Jesse. What if there's gonna be a love triangle with Jesse in them?
Guess that's that then.
What, they kick you out?
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Yeah, Tifa, let's get wasted.
Tifa, time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Oh, sure.
We won't be needing you for this next job.
Oh, really?
Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
Fine by me.
Well, that's how they
I like
disagreed
it.
on.
No contract, no obligation.
Figured you'd say that.
Man, Bear's character looks so good.
Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service. And thus concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
Wow. Getting kicked out. Jesse.
Sorry, I tried. We talked it over, but in the end, we didn't want to put so much on you. This is our fight.
Jesse,
You know what I like
what's the
about that?
holdup?
Be right there.
I like it.
No
Cloud's
hard
being
feelings,
a dink
huh?
the whole time, like, I'm just in it for the
It's
money.
fine.
So yeah, get out of here. Fine. You don't want to be here, go.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Yeah.
Really, it's fine.
Come on, Jesse, I'm dying here.
I'll catch you later. Sorry to keep you thirsty boys waiting.
Oh, and you're all alone. You want to be part of the team now, don't you, Cloud?
Hit the spot.
Damn, Biggs, slow down.
So that's why
Keep it
Tifa was
tight.
so upset.
Ain't no room for error come tomorrow.
More?
But he was afraid we'd lean on you too much if we took you along. So, where'd we leave off?
Yep.
We were all pushing real hard for you, you know? So, where'd we leave off?
It's been too long since we did this.
Not since.
We'll talk later. I promise. Sorry, you were saying?
Oh
did
man,
not
they do a
give
really
us the
good job of
boot.
making you
It
feel
was an amicable separation.
not a part of the team.
Just thinking about it's making me mad again.
What's up with them?
Big guy with a gun for an arm.
Word is he lives in this town. Just shut up and wait.
Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
No big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm? Heard he
3
set
or
up shop somewhere in the
4.
neighborhood.
I'll check for you, Teddy boy.
Depends.
Ah. Clever. Smell an opportunity to make some scratch to you.
500.
200.
3.
Whatever, man. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
You're gonna sell out
Walk
there?
with me.
Man, they went like real classic with this theme. I think it's probably because the original version of the sound samples are pretty good for vibes.
You looking at me?
Ooh, mean guys. And now we don't have friends, and we're stuck with these guys.
Move it!
I'm
I
so
said
sorry.
move!
They go to where the kids are playing and play there.
Look at all these assholes staring at us.
This shithole's got nothing on Walmart. Am I right?
Yeah, Walmart, I want to see it.
Don't overdo it. Word of advice, Blondie. Don't piss off my friend here. You'll be real sorry.
Unless you got some kind of death wish, then be my guest.
This part's nice.
After you, brother.
Oh yeah, you wanted to know which chapter. We are in chapter... I don't know, let's go to load. Chapter 3, Home Sweet Slum, buddy boy. 4.5 hours in. Pipe City. Man, that sounds like an old PS1 game, eh? Pipe City? Or somewhere you'd race in F-Zero.
Most days.
Go through the tight hole. We'll be right behind you or in your behind. I wonder if this is a trap.
Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before. That depends.
Oh, yeah? You wasted my time.
Shinra's time, you mean?
Shinra knows better than to stick its nose in my boss's business.
Who's your
Like
boss?
I give a shit.
Oh, man. Holy crap, that's loud. The Walking Dead baseball was not in the original game.
Brace yourself.
Yeah, it's on.
Get ready.
Bound. I like this bound thing. That's kind of cool. Oh, now you're all alone. You don't have a person to help you out. Grenades, 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 grenades. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it sucks getting grabbed like that. Let's take away... Well, let's try to clear this guy out. Did they heal up? Yeah, I did. This is pretty cool. Let's cure myself first.
I'll catch you like a fish, sucker!
This is a pretty fun battle, actually. With I feel like most games, fighting humans is always more satisfying, as opposed to just like crazy animals and armies of rats and stuff. And the ability these guys have to interrupt their attacks. What do we got here? That's the guy I want to take out.
Let me see your blade!
Let's see, get myself cured. Ah, this thing.
Some hero you turned out to
Nice. They got me. That's pretty fun. It's a fun way to do the battles. A lot of Tekken game code. You recognize some of that? Some Tekken stuff. This is cool. Except I have 3 materia slots and I've only got... Oh, I have a Cess. A Cess, a Cure Spell, and then... like, super dodge attack. Deadly dodge. Surprise! Yeah, that was pretty good. Who makes Square? Namco, right? Yeah, it's just it's like the in-between JRPG anime crap is not my style. Oh, okay. These guys are moving like I love it when they have the same movement pattern, but it's like synced up. Why does it have to be synced up? Is it a joke? Couldn't you just stagger it? I guess it's funnier to look at it that way. I told you that depends. I like this part.
Spill it.
Namco
You know
made
where
an
the
FF7
bastard's
remake
hiding,
fighting game
don't
in
you?
'98. Whoa.
I told.
I told you before. His voice is growing on me, actually.
So, well, you feel that heat?
Okay, who do we want to take out first? How about a grenade? Oh, it hits everybody. Weird.
I'm unstoppable.
They all seem to have different abilities as well. Yeah.
See ya. There ain't no rules here.
Oh, yeah, they interrupted it. That's cool. And I lost my ATB for it, too. I like how the knife guy's always kind of circling around behind you. Jeez.
Not looking good.
Die already. You feel this?
This guy's rough to deal with. This is awesome. It's actually difficult. I should probably use spells and try to find a way to stun them in a way. I have that assessment area. And I have some grenades and stuff too. That might work. This is how you're really going to learn the combat system, is when it's difficult, right? How to use all your different abilities. So I like this part quite a bit. Which is good. Side quests were bringing me down. It'd be cool if you could just load it from the battle, but I guess they want to have you in a part where you can still access your stuff. Alright, let's... Oh, I think I'm using a crappier weapon, aren't I? The Iron Blade 23, Buster Sword 27. Strike 3 or more enemies, triple slash. Well, okay, I guess I'll just keep that. Power wrist guards. Bronze bangle. Yeah, these are both good. Get 2 more materia slots, but you have way less defense. Seems like you want to use that. Healing spells, assess. Let's get rid of deadly dodge. Do some fire. Tifa has this equipped? Yeah, I'll take that. It's nice you can take it from her. Kind of plays like Chrono Trigger and Cloud's the Frog Dude. Tifa's Lufa, the Sponge. Sephiroth is Magnus. Parrot is the robot. And Aerith had her name changed. Just for the laws. Alright, let's try something else.
You
Like,
won't know what hits you.
it's like running builds up your ATB faster than dodging. Try some grenades, maybe. Ah! Okay, what's gonna happen with this grenade? Boom! 200 and they are sort of knocked down for a bit. That's pretty handy. And I can work on Hoodlum A. Give him the big old braver. That's cool.
Like that?
Oh, so he keeps going for this, bounding me. A lot of people died in 1997. Biggie Smalls, #1. When did Tupac die? 96? Kurt Cobain, what, 94? Is that any coincidence? Music in 1995 is pretty lame. Well, let's try a grenade on Who? Maybe Hoodlum D. See if I
Heads up!
Yeah.
Here we go.
What can we do? Focus thrust. I just don't want that guy to come up from behind.
See ya. It's over.
There you go.
Man with a big gun for an arm, right? Hey, why do you want it?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I wonder if I can do this triple slash. That's cool. Kind of stuns them all. There we go. Just a regular potion, maybe?
No holding back.
Let's hear something about bombs.
Get ready.
That guy's got a melee attack, so I could probably just walk right up to him. Just block him.
This won't take long.
Oh, he's just shooting me now.
Whatever.
Oh, there you go.
No holding back. Try me. That's that. Not looking good. See ya.
Cool. That's pretty great. I mean, I got decimated the first 3 or 4 times, and then,
So if it works Shinra, then not my problem. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. Get some rest.
oh yeah, we still have our little house, don't we? That was cool. Boom, 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 boom. Jeez, Cloud, you couldn't have told. You didn't know that was gonna be a trap.
Not bad, Mark.
Maybe you just wanted to do it. Kind of reminds me of Shenmue. Just the density of the people and walking around like a residential area. I don't know if it's the style of how it is that makes me think of Shenmue, or the Beverly Hills Ninja died in 1997. There's Farley. Yeah, if it's just, I mean, just the act of having. I mean, Skyrim, it doesn't remind me of Skyrim. I think it's like the scaling of it doesn't feel like Skyrim. Yes, Jesse.
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time.
Well, you could have been helping me. Why didn't you follow me to that big fight?
Psych. Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private?
Yes.
Guess I'll get right to the point then.
Huh. What have you got there?
An apology for not getting you on the mission. Or not. What do you think it is?
A proposition.
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the others, though. It's a personal matter. Something I need to sort out tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. You and me, together. I want you to come with me to the Sector 7 plate. I'll give you the details on the way.
That's fine by me, but don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I?
I guess it makes sense to expand this part so much because these are the people you're
A down
dealing with.
payment.
Kind of the reason you're doing the whole adventure, so explore these people. And this part like the part of the game that people are so much more familiar with. Oh, cool, we got a summon. There's a lot of people that have probably played the first part of Final Fantasy VII and never seen the rest of it, right? So that's the part that's fresh, and when you replay it, you probably will play that, and not everybody's gonna finish it, right?
Doubt we'll be back before morning, in case you were planning on traveling light. Make sure you've got everything you need before we leave. I'll wait here.
Okay, let's go.
You all set?
Man, I love how they're expanding Jesse.
Awesome. Meet me at the station after dark. Don't be late.
Be late. But But doesn't she die in the original? So we're gonna have to be sad about her dying, and
It's
then
just another job.
and then you know who. These parts feel like they have so much love put in them, and then those side stories felt like just kind of really generic crap. But I think this game was they had multiple teams working on it at one point, so they probably just, I think, because didn't like CyberConnect work on it? I wonder if they did some of the side story stuff. Stargazer Heights. Yeah, she blows herself up.
Tough break. They changed the times. Last train's already left. Which is why we borrowed these bikes. Need a lift to the plate?
How did you guess?
Easy. You've been acting weird. Like talking about one thing when you're obviously thinking about something else.
Yeah, and don't get me started on all that pep.
All right, I'll give you that. But how did you know I wanted to head topside? Was I talking in my sleep? What else did I say?
No, we just figured you wanted to see your parents, that's all.
Nailed it, huh?
Yep, right on the head.
So, seeing as we don't have any family of our own, how about you let us be a part of yours for a bit? You know, spread the wealth.
Are your parents still around?
Huh? No.
Okay then. Guess you're all invited. Here's to awkward family reunions.
Yeah!
I take it you boys have your brand spanking new IDs?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's lay down some rubber.
Crank that throttle!
Okay, you got it.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not going plateside for the reason they think I am. Look, you saw the way the reactor went up. It was huge, right?
Because of all the Mako. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. That was wishful thinking. Deep down, I know it was my fault. I used a more powerful blasting agent than the directions called for. It had nothing to do with the Mako.
Let's say you're right. So what?
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. But, since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra.
Shinra? Good luck with that.
With your help, we won't need luck. ID scan! Ready?
So far, so good.
All right, here comes the hard part.
And that is...
The fake IDs may have held up, but from this point on, if we get pinged by a scan...
They'll come for us.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, man.
Just like that?
No need to worry. We've got Cloud, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take my breath away? Make my head spin with your amazing skills?
Don't blame me if you get sick.
Right. We've got company!
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Pursued by villains, a young couple thrust together by fate race through the neon street night.
Get off.
Have to save them.
Interesting music choice. Fits though.
Straight to legal court?
What, do you just pull over if they ask nicely?
Got a point.
See? So don't go holding back now. You better hurry, Cloud.
It's a really nice, very faithful reimagining of the original version.
Has heart suddenly begun to melt? Nope. I won't forget that. Wait,
I'm quite surprised at the whole like Jesse thing, but
Just you.
I like that. He's got a lot of personality.
I think we've bitten off more than we can chew. What do we do?
Shut up.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. That spinning slash.
You got a fancy name for it?
Of course not.
Got more company.
A-Team's here.
I don't like the sound of that.
We're not screwed, are we?
This isn't working.
Seems like difficult to understand how you're getting a lot of the speed up. I mean, you can press R2 and some fire comes out of the back. Seems like you go faster when you turn.
Heads up! Drones!
One thing after another. Come on, Wedge. Gun it. I am gunning it. Good. Nothing about this is good.
Pretty exciting.
Got me. Fair enough. All right then. Do your thing.
I like this part of the music. Kind of sounds like Wipeout. So like late 90s, kind of dirty industrial techno. Oh, there's a guard too. Cool. This is a cool guy.
Soldier en route. HQ saying he's less than a few minutes out. Copy. Think it's him? Well, more reason to finish this quick. Get that kind of trouble.
Nice one!
We need backup.
Bang, 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 bang.
Wow, Cloud!
Yeah.
You really are good at this!
Running for you.
Suplex was inspired by Tekken lore. Suplex what, in this game or in what? Suplex in what? The God Hand is Sabine's ultimate weapon? I've had suplexes in wrestling since probably the 70s.
Shooting for distance to be safe, yeah? That's an ex-soldier for you. Next to him, we look like kids on trikes.
You're damn right you do.
You're part of that we too, you know. We made it! Woohoo! Topside!
Keep going till we hit the station?
No, head straight for the warehouse. Aww. Our magical ride is almost at an end.
Why are you talking like we're not here?
Because you're not.
Clearly we are.
This is L1's long range attack.
Not over yet.
Doesn't really seem to do much.
Cloud! Little help!
Maybe that's later. Oh, I see. You hold L1 to make your triangle B1. Cool.
Jesse, look out! Can't catch a break.
I like the little red light he's got on the box. Does make it look like a cop cruiser. Like something you'd make in Lego. I guess I only think it because it's in a game. And a game feels like a toy, and Lego's a toy.
What's going on?
And, you know, cop bikes have these. Oh, sweet. It's a pretty cool design. It's like each director was able to make one cutscene, so they had to make the most of it.
You die. Now, mind if I cut in? Woo! Splendid! I've been looking for a new dance partner. private party, huh? That's fine. I'll settle for a race then. Just one.
You talking to me?
I most certainly am.
Then no.
So terribly sorry. Your words failed to reach my ears, sluggish and slow as they are.
What's this guy's deal?
The lady's curiosity has been piqued. My name is Roy, but you may address me by the more accurate appellation. Speed Thief!
Heard that, huh?
My ears are attuned to the feminine voice.
Save the first.
Yes, yes, this is the contest I've been waiting for.
Oh my god. So anime.
How the fire rages!
He's doing R1's guard. So probably have to use a bit of that when he's winding those big attacks up. It's weird how the original game is more realistic than this. This looks more realistic, and then the way they act and kind of drive and manipulate their bikes, so stylized. Nomura-esque, for sure. Square went to Sony with no idea how to program and got a lot of help. Really?
Careful, Cloud!
Well, I mean, they'd been making games for a long time before Sony. They even, I mean, they had a Final Fantasy 3D demo on the N64.
What is he up to now?
Yeah, that's right.
And an abiding affection for your mount. But one cannot simply ride one bike. Next, one must unlock its true potential, become one with the machine. Like this.
Can I go up there?
Need to recharge?
No.
Wonderful gift you've given to me.
I remember who Roche was in the original.
But a second.
Was he one of the rude boys? Was he one of the gang with Sang and Roche? Yeah. This one right here. Block.
Had enough? Don't be absurd. As if I could ever grow tired of your company. Naughty, naughty! Until one of our flames is forever extinguished, our friends will never rest! Burn for me! Ho, ho, ho! Come on, let's push it past the red line!
Jesse, take over.
Huh?
Well, well, well. I do believe this round is yours. Maybe next time we can keep it just between the two of us.
Maybe.
Until we meet again, my friend!
We did it! Go team!
Don't get too excited. Reinforcements are hot on our trail.
Yeah, then also came up with what, the motorcycle gangs? Was that up before Akira?
You failed the test.
What test?
Driving.
I'm great at driving.
Great at scaring your passengers, more like.
Not used to having any.
Maybe you should just let me drive.
Nope.
Guess I'll take one for the team and be your back warmer again. Huh? Oh, would you look at that? It's the end of the ride.
I think Jesse's done the most work at sort of grounding the game and giving it some kind of a core. We're thinking about her parents. Everything seems to be centered around her, actually. She did the
We'll go
bomb.
on foot from here. Don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves.
Seems to be the only one who
did
cares
these
about what they
things leave
did
a
with the bomb.
They got you pretty good.
And I'm running on fumes.
Don't worry. We'll top you up soon enough. Now let's roll.
Yeah. Cool, new spot. Let's see what we're gonna see. So how did we go plate side in the original one? Yeah, he is.
The
Adam
residential area is
Lighting.
just beyond this gate. Mind doing the honors? You've got an arm on you. Here we are. The Employee Housing District, where they put you when your parents worked for Shinra. While their reactors were slowly killing the planet, we were living the good life.
He's a sneaky alpha. Yeah, he lets you think you're in control, and then puts the pressure on you to screw up. Weird running through some suburban area. This looks like the ad is for eating children. Keep Medgar safe.
Folks here must be living off 3 or 4 times what I do.
Figures. Still leaves the lights on every night. For the girl who only comes home once every other blue moon. Mom's an old-fashioned type like that.
Think she'll make us pizza? Her Midgar special?
She's quite the cook. Quick to whip up finger-licking food, even if you drop by in the dead of night.
And she loves guests who ask for seconds or thirds. Okay, let's head in. Cloud, you know what to do. Why don't you wait around the corner over there?
Okay.
It's a shame you won't get to try the Midgar special. I would really like to.
What, they don't want to animate the inside of the house? Or even the characters, maybe? You wait outside, the other characters will go have some fun. Neat. Weird.
With your help, we won't need luck. You'll take on just about any job, right? Well, I need you to rob my house. Think you can do that for me?
Huh?
Go in through the back door when the coast is clear. The signal will be obvious.
Once the lights come on, it's go time.
That's a cool way to reveal the story. Makes you feel terrible if you're stealing from your parents, though.
Time to go.
I wonder what we're going to be stealing. Hope it's not. I don't know. I mean, if it's just supplies, that's one thing. We don't want to be stealing money from our parents. But then that would... Oh, look at the lighting. Wow, it's nice. But then that would be That would at least add to the whole thing of like them making these sacrifices, tough decisions
Inside, you'll find a room with 2 doors.
to do the thing that they think is very important, right?
Don't
Trying to
take
save
the one in
planet.
front of you. You want the room on the right. That's where you'll find it.
Oh my god, look at those shoes. So beautifully done. It's like everything else around it can be not as good.
We'll be chatting Mom up in the kitchen, so don't even bother being quiet. There's no way she'll ever hear you.
I don't know, what are we still in? Medical supplies?
Dad'll be in there, but it's okay.
Oh my god. They make you steal from somebody on life support? Like, what's the point of this? To make you feel
I
terrible?
need you to grab his Shinra ID card. And yeah, I know I should do it myself, but... but I honestly don't think I'm up to it.
Alright, we're not gonna
Just
steal
do this for me, okay?
Just the ID card. No problem.
This isn't it.
This is amazing.
Little Jessie.
Please, take more.
Jesse.
Well, yeah. She lives here, you moron. Well, did. He's big boss.
Wedge, don't hurt yourself.
What's this?
Let's learn some lore.
Dear Mom and Dad, sorry for not getting in touch sooner, but... I'm working at the Gold Saucer as an actress now. It wasn't easy, and I had a lot of help from people along the way. But I managed to land a starring role. Enclosed are 2 tickets to my play. Looking forward to seeing you both there.
Jesse Raspberry as the princess?
So is that old? Recent? Is that a lie? She gave them a ticket. It's obviously recent enough that it would be on the desk and on the ground.
I'm so happy.
My dad, he was a maintenance supervisor at the reactor.
But he's got the Mako sickness.
Thanks.
Mako. He looks so young and good looking.
As much as you like.
It's like with the character design, they don't know whether they want to make people look old or just everyone look like a model.
Damn, you had it good growing up.
But then they'll sound old. Or then really old people will sound young.
Now this is what I've been waiting for. And here we are.
Can we look inside? No, this is the dad's room. I like those. That's a cool design. Kind of has like a nice classic look to it, but with the neon, gives it a creepy, futuristic vibe. It's the window reflections are the only things I've seen in this game that are pixelated.
Mission accomplished.
When are you going to
nice.
give up on the
Inside.
Gold Saucer? How long has it been since you even performed?
A lot of people really rely on Jesse.
As a stagehand, though, right? You can be one of those anywhere. So why not come home and get a job at the Sector 8 Theater?
I'll think about it. You know, I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, well, we hadn't even planned on dropping by. But Wedge wanted some of your famous pizza.
So good.
Sure I can't tempt you with some more?
Maybe just a couple slices, Mrs. R.
Wedge!
Hey, I'm doing it for you guys. You don't want me going to work on an empty stomach.
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. Since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra. Hey there.
This it?
Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna use this to sneak into the 7-6 annex.
All right, let's get to it.
Sorry, but you're staying outside. Only I know what to steal from where, so it's gotta be me who goes in.
So, we came all this way just to eat pizza?
You think I'd let you off that easy? You're gonna earn every slice helping Cloud. Just do the thing where you draw everyone's attention away, like you did at my parents'. What's the word again? Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought.
Diversion.
Yeah, that. Nice one, military man.
So what? Does this mean we're gonna ask some Shinra folks out to dinner?
You know damn well what she means. While you're inside, we make sure the guards are focused on the outside, yeah?
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a flare go up, that's your cue. Rush the front gates and make for the warehouse plaza. The more hell you raise, the more time you buy me.
You're gonna run this guy into the ground, aren't you?
How much time do you think you'll need?
Not too much. I'll be in and out. I'll send up another flare when I'm done. We rendezvous in the vacant lot up ahead.
Hold on. How are we supposed to get back to the slums? Wait for the first train?
No. I want to be back before that. Don't worry. I have something worked out. Now, let's get this done.
One lit. How are you, buddy? Yeah,
Well,
Lena does
that
great work.
diversion's not gonna create itself. Jesse's dad was in there, right?
Yeah.
It's weird because she just said, she's like, I need you to create a diversion, just like you did at my dad's house, or my parents' house. He didn't create a diversion at the parents' house. They created a diversion at the parents' house. It's like they wrote this dialogue and then changed what happened later on.
Mako poisoning. Happened while Jesse was doing a show with the Gold Saucer. What do you care?
No. I want to hear it.
Jessie always wanted to be an actress. Worked her ass off for years. Until finally she caught a break. Top billing. Parents were thrilled. And then, right before opening night,
Her dad had an accident.
collapsed from overwork. And in the worst possible place, Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before someone found him.
Oh, God.
Been like that ever since. No change whatsoever. Got her into planetology. And led her to seek out Avalanche.
That makes
How
sense.
far we've come.
Jesse's got a theory about it. Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now, between his body and the heart of the planet. So if we don't shut down the reactors soon,
You'll get caught up in the flow and poof. What's so funny?
Just that I understand how you feel. Unlike most of the time.
I see.
That looks nice off there. That reminds me of the original. Yeah, the environments are nice. I mean, they're really nicely done. They don't always
Mako's
nail
the
kind of the
essence of
feel of the
life
original, I
itself.
find. The
With
ambiance.
memory and hope. It's not something you burn in a reactor just to keep the lights on. Hell no. Oh, don't tell Jessie about this little chat, okay? When she gets pissed, ooh, she gets punchy.
Well, no promises.
he's serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit out of us.
Not my problem.
This guy.
Hey, it's the lot Jesse was talking about.
Yeah, I like this. This part feels
We
like it.
rendezvous here when we've got what we came for.
I feel like the original game has got kind of like a cyberpunk fairy tale in a way. Like when you think of Eris's
stay
house,
hidden.
really kind of
Wait
fairy
for the
tale-y.
It's so
The proportions
quiet.
of it, the colors, the bloom to it. And this is more. This part feels like it. That the row of suburban houses did not. And sometimes the writing is fantastic. Other times it's more like Nomura-esque.
Just need to get past this gate.
Wait. Where are the guards?
Looks like someone beat us here.
And I don't think it was Jesse.
This had better not get in the way of our plans.
It won't.
Pretty
Don't
intriguing.
see anyone. What the hell happened?
Hey man, the plaza's that way. Warehouses are further in. Jesse's supposed to be circling around from the back, right?
Where are we going? Have you been playing this one, Chris? Okay.
No need for us to rush. Let's scout it out first.
I can handle this solo.
What? You're trying to keep us out of it now? Don't be a jackass.
We're in this together.
Don't expect me to save you.
If you need to check your gear, now's the time. Give the word when you're good to go.
You can
Wait,
use
wait.
that vending machine over there to stock up.
It, bottles of ether eye potions, special prices. Oh. We're gonna need get a big boss coming up or something. Well, this is the kind of game that'll be on sale in a few months. Be
Guess
like
there's a training center too. Could go a few rounds before
probably
the
a
main
summer
event.
sale. Definitely Black Friday. This will be super cheap. Yeah, let's get these. $16.16. That's pretty good. And it has a materia slot. That's better. That's a lot better than what we have. It's an interesting. Are you just waiting for a sale, or just do you have a bit more free time, or what? Alright, let's stock up here. Tifa's in my party. There we go. Restores 30% of the damage taken. You're open, so got a fair bit on the go. Doom Eternal. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you might as well. Doom's another one that's like a big candidate for a sale game as well. Well, basically anything that isn't Nintendo. Multi-platform stuff. Anything that comes out with DLC too. Fire. Well, let's bump up boost of 10%. That seems kind of useful. Ifrit. Oh, you can just have this. What's that one on? I don't really know what that other one is, but it looks like we can
I
use
get
it.
really hungry when I'm nervous.
Oh, we can do Kira now too. Awesome.
Remind me,
Put a new
you've
PC
got
together.
summoning materia, don't you? There's no better way to deal with big groups. You'd be crazy not to equip it.
Let's make sure I've
I've
got
got
this.
everything I need myself. Gun, spare mags.
Let's try that again. So it looked like it was set. Like, what is that? That's my sword. There's this. Is that just equipped on my pants or something? This is coming to the PC as well. I don't know exactly when, but it is. Why don't we just in case, we'll put it here. Oh, I see. I think summoning you have kind of your own. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see that one. So that's for summoning. Okay. So maybe you can only have one summon at a time.
So, okay, let's go
Got a
over the
horrible
plan
sliver.
one last time. You start things off by cutting loose where everyone can see you.
And us?
We're the backup. First, we climb high enough to get a vantage point, then we go to town on them.
What's up, Cloud?
Heya. So, what did you want to talk about?
Different actress.
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work. I'm gonna be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
Two belts. Oh
I heard
God.
you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
They've been staring at him as he's been reminiscing the whole time.
That's the signal!
Cloud?
All according to plan.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah!
Alright, big battle coming up, and we get to see this first summon. Just in case the audio is off, I'm going to quickly deactivate and reactivate this. Yeah, da, 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 da. I really enjoyed that fight against the gang. What kind of PC you building, Chris?
Maybe they went home.
Why are these guys so confused?
Over there.
So someone has snuck in, killed all these guards. These guys don't even know.
Light him up!
Give up?
Kill the bastard!
They're up there too! Spotted more intruders! Send backup! They have a sniper!
Oh, I have like a worse dodge now. So just dodging constantly doesn't put your AP up. Going for a Horizon? Yeah, I have a Horizon on this thing. So I guess you have to build up. You have to build up a bit to use the summon. I'm glad that Nvidia finally has like some decent competition. Seems like they were dominating for so long, or the AMD stuff just was nothing, and then so you gotta have the competition be pushing each other. I like this triple slash. It's pretty cool. Bang, bang. Except when you kill him. Triple slash should work on all these guys. That's awesome.
Bring it.
Ooh. Nice, we got Ellie up there firing away. Oh boy. Metal Gear.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Can't summon versus a non-boss. Oh, really? But he just said it's the best way to deal with crowds, was summon.
Give me a bit more time and I got you.
Give it up!
No holding back.
Yeah. There we go. Nice. Looks good.
Good riddance.
Let him escape!
There we go. Chip slash. Oh, nice. Look at this napalm fella.
Won't last long.
All good.
Right hurt!
Gotta be careful.
You shouldn't be able to throw the grenade and make it not hurt them. You know, that should be sort of the weakness of that should be the weakness of a grenader. Deadly at long range, but you close the distance and then they are at a big disadvantage, right?
So long.
I like that font, how the 1159 damage was in a nice big red orange.
Look at us now.
Kind of looks like a GoldenEye area. Though then 64 James Bond, sort of like bland, dark, and industrial, but sort of soft in a way. Surrounded. Time for a summoner.
Don't worry, I've got this!
Let's have the fattest guy run.
Catch me if you can!
Looks pretty happy about it though. I love their ears where they look like bats. There you go. So I could just go to this one and block.
Floppy. You're done. I'll end this.
Oh, except when they bound you.
I won't give up.
So we got the limit break, so still a cross slot. Weird.
You're out of luck.
HP trees! Come and get him!
Giraffe. 224. It's only just about 1100.
No more running. Everything's spinning. Don't eat me! Please don't eat me!
Let's do the triple slash. That's awesome. So now we don't need the weapon anymore. We can stop the triple slash. It's pretty cool. It's sort of like Final Fantasy IX in that way of getting your abilities from weapons, which I found really annoying in 9 because you were always having to change them. I guess that was the whole point of the system, to encourage you to use all the different weapons and items.
Pizza.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
Auga! Oh yeah.
Of course they store mechs here.
They're really 110 years old, Seven
yeah.
Samurai.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
2 of them. When do I get to use the summons? The summon gauge. When facing a formidable enemy. Yep, that's what you said. Okay. Make it begin to stir. Okay, great. My bow. We got any lightning? No. I don't have a cess either. That's 420. It's pretty good.
No holding back.
Someone's building up. Boom. Let's see him. Ifrit, make your debut, buddy.
You're up.
Oh, I like the body, the like kind of scarring and the colors. How they fight alongside of you for a brief time. They just do what they want. You can't command them by using your ATB. Okay, cool. And then they give a big attack.
Gotta be careful.
Summon ability. I'm just gonna hide behind him and use summon abilities. Call forth fires, consume an enemy and others, leap high into the air, bring fiery doom. Sure. Bring some fiery doom. Ah, man. Chitty chitty bang bang. Yeah, da, 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 da. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, da, 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 da. Well, resume. Yes. Weird that you have to choose that twice. Oh my god, the splinter's so bloody painful. It's funny how like just the tiniest bit of wood can cause so much pain in your skin.
Think I
Ran off with the pizza. That's cool though that they tie the using even an item like a potion is tied to the ATB. What if I just spam dodge?
This one's for you.
12. Yay. Does seem to kind of stun it though. I'm only doing 13 right now. I'm all in freak. It's worth it for you when you finally get it out though. Oh my god, isn't it? Yeah, you actually almost want a bit of that pain just so that when it does come out, it's so satisfying. One time I had a sliver, like big, thick one this big, and it broke off inside me, and then just after a couple days, your body just kind of works on it. And then, luckily, like, the wound was still open, I guess, enough for it to come out. I didn't have to, like, pick the scab away or anything. Pretty gross. I'll be over here. You fight them. Oh, they're coming for me. Boom!
Let's bring it.
My mine will do real damage.
They're not hitting me if I just keep running, and he's still attacking. Staggered! 2 damage. What happened to your real damage? Okay, we got a double one, yeah. Yeah, baby! Beautiful effects.
Ready to go. Bring him in, Cloud.
I won't give up.
Time for a cure.
Feeling good.
Uh-oh, Ifrit's almost down. Staggered. Comes big final boom! Kinda looks like Akuma. Raging demon. Swoosh. Swoosh.
Thanks.
Now that's what I call teamwork. Stay where you are.
And then they got arrested.
Well, shit.
All right, assholes, show me your hands.
Oh no. I hate this guy.
Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest?
This part's pretty funny. Okay, now what? Silence. You don't see that too often in these anime type sequences. They're usually so obnoxious.
You know what I want.
How long's this been in the way?
A second dance. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Well, do you mind getting rid of all these guys first?
The engine roars with excitement. It hungers to be set free!
Oh, shut up.
Fall back. Right.
I love his Tommy gun.
Come on.
Ammo holder.
It's been a long time since I fought a duel out of the saddle. But, for all the miles on the clock, I'm just as fast as I ever was.
Oh my god. So like a duel could be kind of a totally different type of battle. Why don't I just dodge? Because I get this awesome counter on a melee dodge. Like that. Increase the stagger. I like this music.
I told you we were gonna push it past the red line.
I hate this guy
Let's do this.
so much.
Here it comes.
Shall I keep you company?
He got rid of all his stagger.
Open up the throttle.
Raise the stagger.
Blink of an eye. Shall I keep you company?
Except they're really just like stay in this punishing mode. And so I guess I'm interrupting his attacks. Block. Uh-oh. And just do a big Cura when you need to.
Not looking good. I see you.
Bam!
So long.
There we go, stagger. If you keep switching fighting styles, you can keep going and going and going with the combo.
Satisfied?
With such fleeting pleasure? Hardly. There are higher heights to which you and I can still soar.
Hate this guy. I guess he seems to be a villain, so it's fine to hate him. I really hope he dies in this game. God, I would love that.
Okay, boys, give him everything you've got, but kill the swordsman first. We really must do this again. Until then, try not to die. I'll see you on the road, my friend.
So weird. Roche.
God damn it. Let's go. Right.
Run! Run while you can! Friendly! Friendly! Stand down! Your team shouldn't be here. Glad yours is. Come here.
Wedge will be fine, but you won't be if they start asking questions.
And who are they?
First guests to the party, another avalanche cell.
Oh yeah.
Holier than thou friends from the old guard.
God, they look totally like they're from Metal Gear Solid, eh?
Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass. Till now.
So then why are they here?
Beats me. We've been on the outs ever since our cell got labeled too extreme. Though they're the ones running around with mil-spec gear. Word is, they cut a deal with Wutai. Promised them all the materia in Midgar, apparently. Think there's any truth to that?
You tell me.
Sometimes I think we're the only ones who've realized the war's over. Okay, mission complete. Let's make our way back to the lot.
Right.
Looking a lot more crowded now.
Was he actually a new character? I mean, he definitely feels like a new character, but the name seems really familiar. Warning, warning. not going that way.
Proceed to location and secure. Repeat.
So, are we not gonna wait for Wedge?
If we stuck around or went back, he'd only get upset.
Why is that?
Because a soldier wouldn't understand. I'm telling you, you're worried about him, though. Who knows?
Many of our citizens have already been disturbed by the alarm. Squad A will set up here and search the suspects. He will establish a perimeter. Roadblocks included. Contain the situation.
You made it!
Yeah,
Over
Jesse!
here.
Okay, form up, let's go!
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but... Wait, where's Wedge? Wedge! That was close.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Devil May Cry vibes from Roche and him like flying around
Hey, buddy.
with his bike.
How you doing?
Just like the fantasticalness of it, just flying around. Kind of to me, it kind of removes the stakes of it. We're not worried about anybody
Not my finest hour.
crashing or dying. It just is like,
You get hit?
Just swinged, I think. Oh, shot!
like why do you even care if someone's shot when they can just fly around on motorcycles?
Are we seriously
pull
doing this
pants
here?
down?
That's... Wow.
You guys are the worst.
Huh?
What's in your butt?
Your ass is fine. Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear. This is like a bruise or a mild burn at worst.
Now that was a gunshot.
Is that a smile I spy?
Oh.
It's not safe here. We should go.
Copy that.
It's weird. It kind of feels like they made like a Final Fantasy VII TV show, like a weekly episodic show, kind of exploring all these little scenarios of the different characters.
With a little trick I've been dying to try out.
Bit of drama, bit of humor. Not much to do with the main story. Just kind of giving the characters things to do. What's going on? Why is that guy in front of me like a ghost? This is so weird. What's happening? Oh wow, this is so strange. Why am I inside them? It's so weird.
Can't believe HQ was running off tonight of all nights.
All residents are to return to their homes and remain indoors.
Because
until
casually they're
further
walking around
notice.
other guards. I guess they wouldn't know it was
For your
us. I guess.
safety, go home.
Add it to the
I
pile
heard
of
someone say it was an attack.
Hey, it was those terrorists, right? There has been no attack. For your safety, please go home and remain indoors until further notice.
Very strange.
An emergency has been declared. All civilians are to remain indoors.
What? Hit him! Hit him! But I need to sweep.
isn't it? Let me get my gun. I'll teach him to mess with Midgard. Don't you worry about me. I killed myself over 2 years worth of them bastards back in the war.
Oh my god, all these voice actors trying to sound like old people and trying to sound like kids.
Right. This is it. Through here and we're home free.
Where exactly are we going?
When we get there, you'll know. Now that I've got my blasting agent, we should have everything we need for our next mission.
That was kind of neat. That was some pretty fun action.
Yeah, me too. For your dad's sake.
Bit of tension and some great story building with Jesse and the crew. I really like how they made him feel not welcome at all. That was awesome.
Next time.
Really, huh? Cloud said that?
Sure did. Wants a whole pie to himself. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Sounds like an alien
Well,
trying
okay
to
then.
act like
Maybe
a
I'll
human.
lend Mom a hand next time too.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
I am joking with you. I would like the
awesome.
pizza. Sector 7 plate edge. Yeah. Cool. This looks like... See, they nailed this part of the environment. Art Deco, brutalist architecture, big, tall, industrial, like a huge dam, multiple stories high, just all metal and kind of more sparse. Dark, too, you know?
Should be somewhere around here. Bingo. I half figured my dad got it wrong, but nope. They're here just like he said.
Parachutes?
Nice.
Huh? What do you mean half figured?
50-50 is pretty good odds if you ask me. This is gonna be fun. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you coming all this way with me.
I guess music
And like I said before,
has a real kind of flying pilot
I'd be grateful if
wings
you kept this between us
feel
until
to it.
after the mission. I don't want to complicate things.
Sure.
Okay, who's ready to fly?
Me?
Hey, Cloud, you let him down gently, all right?
Yep.
Got kind of like a late 80s, early 90s.
I almost forgot. One more thing.
Oh, kind of a Top Gun,
What the hell are you trying to...
80s action into the thing. She gonna kiss?
Easy, you'll make us fall.
Not if you do first.
Kiss him.
Swing by my place after, so I can pay you in full.
No!
Wait! Give me a minute!
No,
Why you have to be such a hard ass, bro?
I ain't your bro.
Oh, they're going full 80s with the music. Nice. All right, now I get a nice view, a nice next-gen Square Enix ridiculous view of their idea of the world. See, now that looks like Midgar.
I wish I could have done more. Just got hurt.
You did enough. You took one for the team.
In the butt.
Be proud.
Yeah?
Be proud of your butt.
Yeah.
Feels like we're flying high these days.
Now, more than ever.
Daryl.
He's a keeper, all right.
Yeah. Together, we can take on the world.
Lots of awkward dialogue scenes, but still love it. It's really surprises me the things that they choose to extend and flesh out. Sumanto, how are you, buddy boy? Taco, hi. Dun dun. Get this brutal sliver.
I'll head home on my own. After all, I'm only a little sore.
It's cool. We'll go together.
Yeah,
Aw,
I
thanks,
really
bro.
like the music flare. I think that's hilarious
out.
the way they did that.
This way. Think Jesse and Biggs made it back
Very
safe?
good. Well, wonderful to
I
see
guess.
you. See, this
Cool
looks
if we
like
check
Final
on them?
Fantasy VII for
We'll
sure.
pass by their places anyway.
Slums, dark,
Sure.
wood, foggy, cyberpunky, fairy tale.
Saw it too, right?
And I guess like the parts that at night. This is where it feels.
Tally of monsters
Right, isn't
slain has been updated. Got new numbers.
Even though this part in the original is in the daytime. So you loved it, eh? That was your review,
Well,
Daryl? Loved
this
it?
is
Lots
Biggs'
of awkward
place.
dialogue and
I
scenes?
guess he hasn't made it home yet.
Guess not.
When you go in?
Hope he isn't worst casing it again. He's got a habit of overthinking things, worrying about all the possible outcomes till his head hurts.
Wouldn't have guessed.
And when he worries, I worry. Anyway, let's head on over to Jesse's.
Yeah. Except without you.
Anyone need to leave Midgar didn't go over.
Word is, the former reactor.
I stayed up all night.
So you're done the entire game, Daryl. How many hours? 30, 40?
This is where Jesse lives. Men are not allowed inside. Lots of pretty girls trying to make it big on stage live here. So don't hang around or they might get the wrong idea.
Huh.
I'm telling you this for your own good, Cloud. People around here love to gossip.
They know about Jesse and Avalanche?
Nah, it's all good. They think she's an actress. Oh, And one more thing, bro. It's all a game to her. Don't fall for it.
You lost me.
Life's a stage and love's the play.
Yeah, I mean, the opening I thought was amazing. The side stuff really dragged it down for me. Anytime the actual characters are interacting, I like it. It's the guys like Roche. Oh my God, can't stand them. And the side quest stuff where I think this is just dragging down. But I'm really intrigued by Jesse, Barrett, Tifa, Cloud. All the main casts are pretty great when they focus on that.
Guys aren't allowed, remember?
Yeah, you're right. She did say come by for full payment, and then winked.
You know about the secret reactor jobs?
35 hours. Okay, so did you do like a lot of side? When you say you played a lot, were you kind of like going back over things, doing a lot of exploring, doing a lot of side quest stuff, or leveling certain things up? Oh yeah,
Hey there,
kill him.
Bigums, Reggie, Smalls. Brought a new friend to meet you.
Reggie. You think he's named
These old
after
guys are on
Nintendo
guard
Reggie?
duty today.
Okay.
Thanks for seeing me home.
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all good, bro.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of weird when you call me that.
Hey, don't be scared. Deep down, he's a big softie. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Good job, guys.
And just like all the stupid jokes he has, it's just
Aw, I missed you too.
so
Bigums.
I don't know. It just feels so, like you say, so far removed from a real human being. Even the way he acts is like on his motorcycle, just so different from everything he'd been doing before, where you're worried about hitting walls, and he's just like messing with physics. It just feels like removed from not only human being but the game itself. He's a Nomura character for sure.
Well,
Mr.
if it
Belt.
isn't Cloud Strife. Was wondering when you'd show up. Without further ado, here you are. Thanks for stepping up, Merc. And now for the cherry on top.
Wow.
Okay, I get it. Mind letting me breathe?
Depends. Mind coming over tomorrow night? My roommates should all be out for a while.
Are
Oh,
you
this is
seriously
quite-
that desperate? Just let
It's
go
quite
already.
adult, this game, eh?
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night. Deal?
I like Jesse. I like Jesse more than Tifa, except for Tifa's
No promises.
bod.
But I'll think it over.
Really? You will? I make a mean pizza, I'll have you know. Marsh, Loosh, Black Millie, Red Shelly. I use only the best ingredients.
What are
Sound
those
good?
things? I love it.
Never heard of any of that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you are so adorable, you know that? You just leave everything to me. It'll be great. Nighty-night.
See, at first I was like, oh, the fake ghost seems stupid, and then I thought,
Psych.
I really like Jesse. I guess you're supposed to, but they do a good job of that. But then I thought, okay, well, that guy that's in the apartment that has the numbers on him, they're like, reunion. Now I'm just kind of I'm grouping the fake ghosts in with the reunion people. I think, all right, they're just an extra expression of that, which is, I like that. That makes some sense to me. Sure, the fake ghosts, they're flying all over. But it's like, could they look more like Dementors, or what are they in Lord of the Rings? They're like wraiths, right? Cool. Well, I'm really glad to hear your review of it, Daryl, and be excited to hear any more you have to say about it. You always do a good job of conveying a game without spoiling it. Nazgul. Exactly. They're just like Nazgulers.
Really hope the trains will be running. Some of us have got bills to pay and a
This
big
girl
old
wasted.
tab to boot.
Where am I going? Slum Wisdom. Return to Stargazer Heights and take a break. This game feels so Japanese.
She's probably asleep.
Like, just the way... they put in a lot of Japanese expressions. combat, the anime sort of characters, just the things they talk about, like their obsession with cats too. Earlier in the episode, Daryl is where they just Barrett decides to kick Cloud out of the group, which I really like, and they do such a good job of having them all celebrating but telling you to leave. And then you can go talk to them, but they just say something and they go right back to their conversation. It's like probably one of the best portrayals I've ever seen of being excluded from a group. And what I really like is the effectiveness of that. Plus, it works so well with Cloud's being a dick the whole time. I don't want to be in your group. I don't want anything. So they go, yeah, fine, get out of here then. I love that. Hang on my giant sword and sleep in my clothes like a gross person. Splinter update not coming out. Feels a little better. Come on, knock on my door.
Yeah.
You were out for a while.
Yeah, Barrett's way better in the game than the trailers. He seemed like a real wanker.
I ran into Johnny, by the way. Said not to worry. He was getting out of town.
Oh, that guy.
Her arm things.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. Long time ago, I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
If you want to talk, I'm listening.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
With me?
Jesse.
Like you're losing that hard edge.
That bad?
Not at all. I like it. Maybe Marlene won't be so scared of you next time.
If Tifa had an Instagram account, she would always take those shots from above when they're laying down. On the belly.
I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad. It's pretty late, huh? I'd like to catch up more, but we should probably both get some sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Good night, then.
Slow burn on the romance. Will there be a romance?
Good night, Tifa.
I mean, in the original, he's so obsessed with Eris. Eris gets in the way of everything with Cloud and Tifa. Yeah. Can I pause this? Yeah, no, you're totally right. It's like they just kind of jam that in. He looked at a ventilator. It's a Midgar place while, what's his name? Biggs and Wedge are just staring at him. Cloud, are you ready to go? Okay, here we go. The Dementors. They look very Bloodborne-y. Oh my god, they're even like sucking his life essence through their hole.
And dream the sweetest dreams.
If you were deaf and you were just reading the subtitles, you'd think Sephiroth is pretty nice.
What's wrong?
Come with me! Quickly!
Oh my god.
We were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barrett and Jesse are holding their ground, but for how long? I don't know.
Let's go.
Right.
This part feels like I'm playing Beyond Two Souls.
You know it.
By the way, Tifa, I took your materia.
Let's head for the...
Oh god, they look hard. Triple slash!
Don't overdo it.
All set.
Let's go. Man, I really hope we do.
Yeah, very Bartendulous. I love how they got Masashi Yamazu for it. Perfect choice. I do believe that's him.
Take the lead. No idea. Pretty sure you can't even see them unless they make physical contact first.
That's all you can tell me?
I can tell you.
More of them? We're running out of time.
Any other way?
I like our fighting stance.
Over here.
Latifa, sweet booty.
Are they trying to stop us from reaching the others? Cloud, this way. You've gotta be kidding me. It's like trying to fight a hurricane.
Stay on your feet.
You don't have to tell me that.
There's not really any like tension because you don't understand the rules of what these things are doing, how they hurt people. They're just kind of endlessly shooting bullets at them and kind of pushing them back, and they're kind of pushing them over. Like no one's hurt or anything. It's just sort of lame. You can't just have mindless action.
It's on you.
So this thing's not gonna give up without a fight, huh?
Only like 2 damage to this guy. The enigmatic specter.
Watch yourself.
I like that she has that chakra thing. It's cool. Just get like some get some health back without having to use up your MP or items.
What is it doing now?
Now. Okay, sure. Found Tifa hard, tough to control, fast moves. Yeah, the camera is pretty laggy.
I got it.
Yeah. So, what about for like staggering and when to use the different abilities? Did you find out? To get kind of a good idea when to do that stuff. Like, for example, I wouldn't use focus thrust because that increases stagger, right? So that's not gonna help me out. I would use that before, and then do the heavier, slow stuff when they're staggered because they don't seem to be moving. Use the delete kick. I either kick it. I kind of wish you could use that difficulty setting where you don't have to move them in battle, but you can just but then do all the actions, kind of like Final Fantasy 13. But the problem with that is then you don't. It's like the difficulty's brought down quite a bit. Didn't really figure it out. Just went crazy. Yeah. Jesse. Like what I do is show them kill a villager or somebody in some way to set the tone that they could hurt you, and show them how they do it, and then try to show your characters avoiding that. Like if you would have had the Dementors come down and kill some villager, there's so many of them, right? and then put her in the same position, and then maybe have Barrett or Cloud go over and save her. Rather than it just kind of being random attack, Jesse's on the ground.
You okay?
It's weird that there's no blood, but they swear all the time and they talk about... Are they talking about having sex or him just coming over and eating pizza?
What's going on? What's happening?
We ain't putting on a damn show! The hell were those things? Some kind of... I don't know.
Some kind of... I don't know.
I shouldn't be surprised, though. Never can tell what weird shit'll come crawling out of the scrap down here. It's those reactors. I'm telling you.
It hurt?
Wish I could say it didn't, but yeah.
Oh, she's gonna like that.
God, this is so embarrassing. Hate playing the damsel in distress.
It happens.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get the splinter
What
out.
did you do to your leg? Does it hurt?
Not nearly as much as the fuss everyone's making.
Yeah, I got the
I
sliver out!
I'm fine.
Oh.
That's enough.
Oh my god.
You're out, Jesse.
Huh?
Out.
What about the mission?
Now Cloud's gonna fill
We
it?
already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
If you need someone to step up, I'm your man.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Consider it done. All right, everyone. Cloud's in. The mission is on.
Go and raise some help for me, okay?
Be gone.
Some
Listen, Wedge,
cutscenes.
I need you to hang back and guard the home front.
What? But I'm in perfect health.
Which makes you the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
Hey.
Let's get this show on the road to Mako Reactor 5. Once you got your gear in order, head to the station for the meet. Got it? This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you. I'm counting on you, soldier boy.
This is done really well. I really like this whole dynamic of them. Big, small. Has that ever happened in a game before? In a cutscene, you can hold a button to access your inventory? It's so strange. This game is so crazy. Jesse, look, Jesse, I'm coming over to talk to you.
Relegated to stagehand once again. I'm starting to think I'll never have a starring role.
There's always next time.
What's this? Words of encouragement? Thanks. I need them.
Alright, teeth beef. You ever see the Saturday Night Live where...
All right, let's get going.
Sure. After you take a deep breath.
Huh?
I can tell you're nervous.
That obvious, huh? Okay, I'm ready now.
For the cutscenes where a battle follows using a character you might not have prepared. It's pretty cool. All right. Did such a good job with her. I mean, for being a fantasy character. Holy moly. Just the voice, though. The voice is so non-sensual, you know?
Moving down
Sounds like an old mom. Not that there's anything.
Bombs and stuff?
Like an old mom you're friends with. You know, sounds like your mom. Kind of removes that flirting energy between them.
More bombings might force people to start thinking.
This music sounds very Final Fantasy 13 trilogy.
Cloud, it's unfortunate that you were unable to assist me with my research. Perhaps you'll feel so inclined another time. I'll keep preparing more battle intel reports, which I hope you will assist me in completing.
What do you got there, Chadley? I already have one of these.
I heard they're running on an emergency.
All right, people. Mission starts the moment we board that train. You sure you ready for this?
Yeah. Get on the train. Get it done.
Do you think Biggs is on schedule?
All we can do is hope.
Today really gotta be the day, huh?
Ain't no stopping this train we're on, son. A lot of people risk their lives to get it rolling. Already put the word out, more is coming too. Shut them all down by today, or we shut another down for you. Ain't on us, not us.
I think it'd be so easy to identify these guys, you know? We have reports. A black man with a gun on his arm. A blonde troll doll with a gigantic sword. They keep attacking us. Keep an eye out for them. They tend to like riding the train. Oh my god. I wonder what they're going to do with the ID scans, if that's going to become a fact. It's come up twice now.
This is an announcement from the Shinra Electric Power Company. The terrorist group Avalanche has issued another bomb threat. In response, we have raised the threat level and entered a state of heightened alert. All lines are currently experiencing delays. We anticipate that our arrival in Sector 4 will be later than scheduled.
The target's Mako Reactor 5. From the station, we take the back streets. Once we're inside the facility, it's the same deal as last time.
Head for Mako storage.
And then blow it all to hell. Let's do this one for Jesse and Wedge. They deserve it.
Yeah.
Sure.
A lot of internal drama going on. It's nice. Be interesting
I
if,
didn't think word would spread this fast.
like, people who will go back and play the original for the first time after this.
There's barely anyone on this train, and none of be here.
Might stand out as a group. You two stay here.
Can't wait to go over and just have more conversations with Tifa. It's been some of the most interesting stuff. Jesse and Tifa so far.
Cloud.
The train will be passing an ID checkpoint shortly.
Here comes the first hurdle.
Not much of one.
I know, but that doesn't mean I don't have butterflies in my stomach.
I like that the sword handle kind of looks like sort of like a samurai sword design, but more of like stonework almost.
Hey, would you mind keeping an eye on things the next car over? I'm worried there might be trouble.
What's that?
Barrett's always on it for missions, but you know he's a good guy.
He'll be fine.
Maybe, but I won't be until I know for sure.
Be right back.
Thanks.
So, do you still support those terrorists?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Avalanche is a blight on Midgar.
Huh?
Their bomb threat has thrown our offices into chaos, let alone the reactor itself. It's total insanity! But we won't lose heart. No! Everyone at Shinra agrees. The reactor will stay online.
Is that right?
What? You got a problem with that?
Do I have a problem with that? Oh, you can bet.
He doesn't.
Asshole.
Yeah, they never show Barrett struggling to live life with one hand.
You know you're better than that.
Like opening doors and stuff. How could he open a jar? Shoot it open?
Dun, 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 dun.
Why would valuable materia just be sitting out?
Why don't you go check on Tifa? Quit screwing around here.
Yeah, well, I mean, because they've just had to make up all this other stuff, and so the pacing is really funky. It's like by this point in the game, I'm what, 6 hours in? 6 hours 20. We would have been at like Don Corneo. Probably beyond that, would have met us and done all that stuff. Not really any of that going on. I mean, there has been some great stuff, but if you do all the side stuff, unless you really enjoy that,
What in the?
No way!
that style of the storytelling.
Unauthorized IDs detected. Threat level critical. Inspection and containment sweep initiated. Commencing at the rear of the train.
Not good.
Get over here! Now!
I would say atmosphere too.
Take care of them, Cloud.
The original.
On it.
This the atmosphere in this one's like really all over the place.
You have to get to the next car.
Keep moving, people!
What do we do?
Triple slash. Get started.
Cloud! Lockdown protocol initiated. This train car will enter lockdown shortly.
I like that triple strike because you get 3 attacks out of it. Because these guys are gonna go. Usually they go down pretty easy. So if you just hit them with bravery, you'd waste an ATB bar and only take down 1.
Going in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more like it's pretty relaxing most of the time when you're in these places. Which, while they did kind of overuse Anxious Heart in the original and some of the other ones, it did set the tone that where you were was depressing and oppressive, like you're saying. Whereas Midgard just kind of seems like a pretty nice place where everyone's smiling and really enjoys.
But I work. I'm the enemy.
I don't care. I don't want anyone to die. Please.
I'll look after the others.
My turn.
Yeah, teeth beef.
There's no end to them.
3 unauthorized passengers successfully contained neutralizing threat.
Looks like you're right, soldier boy.
Screw this. The station will be crawling with security. We gotta jump.
Screw that.
Need to slow the train down.
Sounds like a Biggs plan E.
Yeah, it's like really sunny. Kids are playing. Everyone dresses pretty nice. It's nice.
Gonna show you how it's done.
Did they forget about slowing the train down, or did he press that button when I wasn't looking?
You okay?
You're on top of me.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
It's on you.
All set.
My turn. Don't overdo it.
Give him your all. Come on.
Yeah. That's, I mean, the music had so much to do with that. I mean, in the older games, you did have that. There was kind of that thing of your imagination had more to do with it, and the music did too, because of the limited visuals and storytelling.
No holding back. Let's do it.
That's gotta be him.
Just doing a lot more storytelling. Well, I gotta run this way first, just in case. How far does this go down? Well, this goes down quite a ways. How many video games have been in a place like this? Yep. Dun, dun, dun.
Thanks for when we jumped in the train.
No big. You're pretty right.
You always know what to say.
Whoa, high potions. Whoa, cool. It'd be cool if I could run you over. Boom, boom. Now that's a nice transition to the camera footage.
Well done, well done. I felt sure we had them, didn't you?
Sir.
Born survivors, these surats. Speaking of which, where's the third?
In custody, sir.
Return it to the wild.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Like, we haven't seen Eris at all since our first meeting. Way back.
It's them! We have a visual on the target. Requesting immediate assistance.
Triple slam.
It's on you.
Let me
Steady.
Do you have spell?
There's no escape.
That works.
Bring it. It's over. Gotcha. Take that. Good luck.
Yeah, very Final Fantasy 13. Even the running down the corridor reminded me of 13. Kind of like the low. I feel like 13 to be a little more complicated with like kind of different time signatures and stuff, keeping you a bit more off balance. This is a lot more straightforward than 13.
I'm not going out.
Equipment. Ooh, you need some materia. She's got the same old gloves. Leather. Bronze bangle. You can put... Barrett's got the other one on. Chakra. Cure poison, that's cool. We could just put on a real healing materia. How much has this been? 37. I haven't even used it once yet. Oh, what's barrier? Use barrier. Defensive spells. It's kind of cool. It's sort of like lightning or something might be good. Oh, this part really feels like Final Fantasy 13.
Hey, Tifa, you alright?
Guess I might have held you back some, huh?
Oh, so American. I'm glad that they had another way to get down from that end there when you realize there's no item to grab.
He's close. Come on. There. Barret.
Tifa, could use some help here.
We're coming.
Make it quick. Should be some stairs over there.
We better hurry.
Yeah.
Good running speed, anyway. Yeah, now it's really sounding like 13. Even actually, dun, 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 dun. Definitely sounds like the Final Fantasy 13 main battle theme. Bum, bum, bum. Watch out.
Deal with that.
Try this chakra wakwa. Oh yeah, and those kind of like opening sound effects thing.
No. Hold on. I'm coming.
That sucks.
Be careful. Don't overdo it.
We'll get through this. Ha! There! Come on! Finish him off!
There we go. Okay, let's try this chakra thing.
Let's do this right.
Ooh, that was a pretty big boost. Doesn't require MP or the use of an item, too. Pretty handy. But if I do it now, I won't get it. Oh, I still got 200 back. Pretty good.
Give him your all!
That's gotta be the last of them, right?
Oh, who cares? We can take them. Now let's confirm our position and get back on mission. That reactor's waiting. Looks like it's gonna be Plan E.
Go on.
Plan A was if everything went off without a hitch. From the station, it would have been a straight shot to the reactor. Didn't work out, but we knew going in we had to have alternatives. Backup plans in case we had to get off early. From closer in to further out, B, C, D, and so on.
Up to what?
To
Lucky us.
Yeah! You're damn right.
Anyway,
What
we
a
were
stupid
riding the train
conversation.
between Sector 4 and the main pillar when we had to bail out. And we ended up on the adjacent line, which should take us to Reactor 5.
That's right. So for now, we follow the tracks. Not too far, though. Need to switch to a different route before we hit the station. Because you can bet your ass it's gonna be crawling with security.
Joseph Dappridge.
Let's move.
No, it's not just you, buddy. I was having major drops. Ding, 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 da, 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 da. No, you're right. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Bounce, bounce. Thanks, Joseph. Ding. All right, seems like it's going a little better. I dumped it down from 4,000 to 3,000. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, Joseph. I wasn't watching the stream feed.
Our friends in Sector 5 marked the route, so don't worry about getting lost. It's a straight shot to victory, people. All we gotta do is take it.
You have nothing to worry about, sir. Preparations for the grand finale are proceeding without incident. I have the utmost confidence that everything will play out as you intended. Yes, of course. I will not fail you, sir.
He sounds like he sounds like Revolver Ocelot.
No, of course, sir.
Sir, analytics reports that the results fall within the admissible range. However, the casualty rate significantly exceeds previous projections.
Remind me what your job is. Is it to question the wisdom of your superiors and bemoan your personal hardships?
Sir?
Huh. Casualty rate. You think I care about the casualty rate? They're pawns in a greater game. If your stock runs low, then go round up more for Sector 3 or wherever else. Use your head and bring me solutions instead of problems for a change, yes?
This music is so Final Fantasy 13.
It is so hard to find good help these days.
Oh my god, you're gonna use that line?
Which is why the President ought to count his blessings. What would he do without me?
I'm glad there's somebody there that he's talking to. Have you played this game, Joseph? Find the step. I mean, we should run backwards, no? Any items? Only played 13 a small bit. Is this game worth it? Well, out of every Final Fantasy, you've only played 13? A little bit? Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you played the original a while but never finished it. Okay. That's how I played the first one. Too, I played the original probably up until you start fighting Sephiroth, and I think I was pretty young when it came out, so I never beat him and probably stopped playing at that point. Or just never really remembered the ending. But I recently replayed the original, and it was fantastic. Really fantastic. The atmosphere is still better than this, and music's still phenomenal. I mean, this is worth it. It's a bit more anime than for my liking, and like kind of JRPG-ish with some like really obnoxious characters. So if you're into that, you won't mind that as much as I do. But the main parts I'm finding pretty enjoyable.
We look for graffiti, then head in whichever direction it snows points.
And the combat is similar to 13. It's not as good as 13. I love 13. Oh man, 10 is phenomenal. I didn't play 10 until I didn't play 10 until 2015 or 16 for the first time, and then I played it again a few months ago, and it was fantastic both times. Really amazing. And I was like you, I played 10-2 after 10, thinking this is gonna be great. I'm gonna get to see all the old characters again, and I hate it. I despise 10-2. 10-2 to me feels like they just 10-2 feels like they just wanted to make some money, because they had made that movie, what's it called? Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within, and they lost a bunch of money on that movie. And I think they thought, oh, here's a way we can get our cash back. let's cash in on the popularity of 10, those characters in the world. We won't make anything new. Well, we'll make very little that's new. And it just had... the story and the writing of 10 2, to me, was so random and so obnoxious and irritating. It had nothing to do with this thing of like, well, it's just laid back, has a different sense of humor. It's just ridiculous. Kind of like the Roche character they've added in this one. It's like they don't actually understand why people like their games, and then they actually, I'd say, well, in terms of Roche is there for the fans of their other games like Kingdom Hearts and stuff, which I hate. But I still think that they nail sort of like, what are you gonna do, buddy? Let's do a Cura on Tifa. Actually, Tifa could have just used that chakra thing. Which now I could have used it. Still a big fan of turn-based games. Yeah, and I mean, Final Fantasy X definitely is like the best turn-based RPG combat probably ever in a JRPG. But then games like Divinity and Banner Saga, XCOM. It's a different style of turn-based combat. You ever got into Kingdom Hearts? It's you have to like that more anime style of doing things, which I don't. But or I've been a kid and really like what is attacking me like crazy dogs? From the dogs. Put on the steel skin. Keep up.
Not looking good.
Yeah, I like turn-based combat quite a bit. I thought that Final Fantasy 13 was the first time they really combined those. Did you play XCOM? Oh, I love XCOM, yeah. I just recently played that, actually. I'm a big fan of systems, and XCOM is just full of systems. The one thing I would like to maybe improve with XCOM, and maybe this wouldn't work at all, is getting rid of all the stuff that's like the percentages. Somehow changing that. I never found that missing something you had an 80% chance of hitting. I never found that interesting. It's more just really frustrating. What happens if he uses the cure on himself? When you get your MP back, I guess you just find it in boxes and stuff. Yeah, I love XCOM. There's a cool game out for, I believe PC. I know it's on Xbox One for sure. It's called, and it might be on actually everything. It's called Mutant Year Zero Garden of Eden or something. Mutant Year Zero. And it's sort of like a story-based XCOM style. It's pretty good. I've played a few hours of it, so. And if you have Xbox and Games Pass, it's free on there. I mean, you have to pay for Games Pass, but it's available on there. It's a great little game. If XCOM is one of your favorites. And then Banner Saga has similar combat to XCOM, but a really, really gripping, dark fantasy story. There's Mario Rabbids, too, on the Switch. Which actually gets rid of the percentages. You either hit it, or maybe you have like a 50-50, or they have cover. You either hit them, or they have cover, or you miss.
Good thing our colleagues put up all that stamp graffiti. Without it, we'd be lost for sure.
Wow, that graffiti looks so good. The red writing and the catch me. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's on. It might be on everything. I just know that it was free on the Games Pass. That's why I played it on Xbox. Mutant Year Zero Garden Eden. It's got such a
You're good at this.
Such a video gamey name. Oh man, I love how much that rumbles the screen.
Guys, I think it might be a nest.
All kinds of creepy crawlies make themselves at home in the place.
Oh, cool. I like how they're showing sort of the nest and the webbing down here. Oh.
Shit.
Oh my god.
What?
That black and white.
XCOM, I think, is one of the best games ever made, for sure. I just love the way all the systems work, your decisions with the characters, and I made all the when we played, I'd make all the characters people in our chat. So it's really fun to like choose who's gonna go do the risky stuff. We'd always send Leonard in. He does all the thumbnails, and he's a contentious character in real life. So it's fun to send him in suicide missions. Because you end up with a lot of unlikely heroes in XCOM. I find these guys don't really do a good job of buffing up their ATB.
All set. There. See ya.
If you're looking for more Final Fantasy 13, 13-2 is pretty good too, as well. It's a little more anime in its storytelling, a little more stuff about like crazy time travel and that kind of stuff, but it's done pretty well. It has a pretty gut punch ending though. And Lightning Returns is more like the Majora's Mask of Final Fantasy 13. Tons of side quests, open areas. Oh, it's a good circle. Hydrate.
No holding back.
Triple slash.
Here we go.
You.
Gotta be pushing it.
Let me handle it.
I like the way she moves. Yeah. How about a Phoenix down for old Cloudy?
You're up.
Guess it's my turn.
Take it off.
That was a really stupid time to use that.
Oh, you in trouble now.
Oh, nice. Stagger.
This is about to get big.
No, I want to do that. Shot. Nice. So we could change your weapon. Yeah, it's like they just kind of sit around and not really attack. Like if you don't switch to them, they don't do anything.
Let's switch it up.
I can still fight.
About that chakra. I want to buy chakra for everybody.
Let's do this right.
All the time.
It's got a free heal. Ah, what a waste.
So long.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. You do enjoy how it freezes when you enter the menu. Yeah, it's a nice mix of kind of like turn-based strategy. It was something that Final Fantasy 13 maybe could have used, but I do like how 13 managed to just keep it all flowing in real time while still being incredibly strategic. Kind of feels like it's like the BioWare approach, you know, first Mass Effect, Knights of the Old Republic, that kind of stuff. Dragon Age, I think. It's pretty flashy combat. And I've had some... Oh, I think he just went the wrong way. How are you supposed to know how you're supposed to get over there? Section E, Plan E. Well, it looks like they both go down. We've been here before. This looks really familiar. I think probably turn around. Oh boy, this seems like the wrong way to go. Maybe not though.
Bring it.
No, there's more enemies than I knew.
Enough.
ridiculous for fighting were rats. Does anybody have... Do we have any more of this, like, chakra? She's got it. Darn. So useful.
Well,
We can't go on like this.
Okay. The menu's pretty good. You can pretty quickly fly through everything. Uh-oh. This is where we started. Oh no. I gotta run all the way back. So they just spawned those were rats again. And I'd forgotten about them. Follow the dog. That's okay. They do move pretty fast. Yep, this is where I said I like that it rumbled. This is where we first saw the spider webs. And fought the Zerg. There we go. Probably why I missed that. Eat it, Cloud. There's got to be something good down here. Or is this... That's where we fought. This is where we had the big battle. So we probably got all these items. Correct. StarCraft's a fantastic series. Yeah, aren't they? I mean, Blizzard games are just amazing. The level of polish and the way they really think about everything you're doing. Let's sit at this bench. Just me, no one else. Alpha move, Cloud. What a jerk. Yeah, like all the single player stuff is still really good in all the StarCraft games. What do you got for me? Don't really need any of those. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely buy another chakra. Oh, they're pretty rare. Cleansing materia. Poisana. Darn. No room. The sword's gotta stay on my back. You guys find somewhere else to sit. 3 Tufts of Phoenix down.
This isn't bad, you know?
yeah, they really captured the essence of corporate propaganda.
They just gave me 3 Phoenix downs, an item machine, and a place to get all your health back.
I guess Shimmer's doing something about those monsters after all.
Doing a half-assed
Cool. Kind of
job.
looks like aliens.
How did we get such a shit detail?
Soldiers with flamethrowers taking out
Give it a quick once over and call it a day.
big xenomorphs.
How did you get in here? Let's do this.
Oh, these guys are getting murdered.
See ya.
I believe if you just like keep doing kind of like 3 attacks, then switch to his other thing. He gets. Seems like he can kind of keep the combo going.
You're good at this.
Told you so.
It's been a pretty nice section, actually. It's actually kept up. I think with the trains hurtling by and the level design, the rumbling of everything keeps a lot of the tension pretty high. Music's doing a good job without really taking center stage.
Not far from here. What we're looking for is somewhere inside.
And that is...
A secret passageway.
Bench,
We've
beaches,
compiled our report on
branches.
Avalanche's combat capabilities and our...
Report, report, report. What good do you think a damn report will do anyone?
I don't...
Have you already forgotten the war with Wu-Tai? An enemy spared is an enemy who will repay your kindness with blood. We must crush them thoroughly and completely, without hesitation or mercy. Shinra cannot and will not settle for anything less. Will you?
Yeah, the benches give you all your health and magic back.
If so, I can only assume that you and your men no longer wish to serve in your current positions. Is that correct?
We'll prepare the prototype in Section E for immediate deployment.
Metal Gear.
Right now, damn it!
Yeah. This guy's pretty one-note. He was pretty one-note in the original, too. He just laughed all the time. He was one of the worst characters in the original. Yes, Daryl. Oh, sorry, Daryl. I thought that was Joseph saying that. Claudio. Follow the dog.
You really don't like Stamp.
I really like that there's another guy that has to work with him. Has to listen to all his ranting and laughing.
Poor old Stamp.
Starting to remind me of one of Marlene's picture books. The one that's full of nothing but mazes.
Think you're making progress, and then you hit a wall.
Knock it down.
You're starting to sound like Barrett.
Never mind.
It's a good plan.
The camera can just go faster than you can run. So strange. Whee!
Hey, hold up. This way.
Welcome, Claudio. How do you do?
Security is a lot tighter than I thought it would be.
If they want to stand between us and the railroad, that's their choice.
We're going to murder them.
Get him! You bastards aren't going to get away this time!
Look at the lightning.
Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you?
Bring it.
Look at that flame. I actually really like using Barrett.
How about that?
Hang back.
Burn, baby, burn!
How about the old triple slash?
It's on you.
I got
You're gonna burn!
First game over of many people. I actually lost a lot to there's some guys in some kind of gang that wanted to know where Barrett is. Sure shot. Should I make that body drop? Nice and power to it. Oh, Barrett.
Gotta stick it out till the end.
Bring it.
Kill this thing. Oh boy.
I can fix this. You okay?
Don't give up. This fight's not over yet.
Just go over here. You go.
Hold on. I'm coming.
Oh, you got it.
There you go. See you later, Joseph. Hey, Joseph, I stream at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Wednesday to Sunday is my new schedule. So I'll be back Wednesday. I was going to take weekends off, but I'm going to take Monday, Tuesday off. Retry from your last battle. Claudio, you got me double thinking about it. Yeah, it seemed like we need to take out those turrets. Yeah, da 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 da. Ba-da-la-ba-da-la-boo.
Bastards aren't going to get away this time! Get ready.
Deal with that.
I got
Just throw some grenades.
Burn, baby, burn!
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
It's on you.
So everybody throw grenades. Just run around and throw grenades. Oh, Cloud's coming up. Oh, Cloud's down. Holy crap, man. Probably uses a steel skin thing. So do you just have to block, I guess?
How about this?
Just so I can run around here. Dodge these? Just have to...
did like a challenge.
I don't know. It's not always clear the best way to defend against something.
Not throwing in the towel. Kept you waiting?
Wow, it's tough. Okay, maybe take out the flamethrowers first. Seems like they can actually do a lot of quick damage. I haven't really even been thinking about holding block or dodging for most of the time. It's just like, how fast can you take people out? Wow, my upload sucks right now. So irritating.
Bastards aren't going to get away this time!
Keep it together.
Oh, let's go.
Hang back.
Need my help.
Let me handle this.
Oh, have we basically fleed from the battle? Yeah, it's hard to know, like... Guess I should be blocking. You gotta be... Okay, so I got hit 3 times and dodged, so I would assume you just gotta block.
You are toast!
Set this in with fire, maybe?
No escape.
All set.
How about maybe,
It's on you.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I think he has, yeah, thunder.
Thunder here.
Yeah, that's its weakness. Okay.
Fuck on this.
Okay, blocking. So you still take 50% of the damage. 712. Cool. Now you gotta deal with this guy. Great.
Can't afford to be reckless.
Inferno Protocol!
Okay, so try your chakra thingy. That'll do really good.
Let's do this right.
My turn. Run. Okay, buddy boy. Long time no see, man.
Be careful.
Oh my gosh. Use Cura.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Deploying flame!
Yeah, I'm not really doing anything with that kind of damage.
Feel the heat!
Those are unconscious. It's very
Not
difficult.
looking good.
Phoenix down.
Still up for it? Pushing it.
Love mutant.
Okay, let's just try to knock out at least one of these things. Block! Okay, these guys are gonna brutalize me.
You are make your eyeballs pop!
Run. Boy. So maybe I need to time those dodges better. It's like I should almost just focus on the battle and like, just wait for those missiles to come by and see if I can dodge them. How you been, Horky? I don't know. When's the last time I even talked to you? Since all this began? Oh my god. My upload's just being crapped. So yeah, that we still have that problem. Bum, 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 bum. You know, I haven't really noticed the battle music, which is nice. It sounds like Final Fantasy 13 music. Just gross. Okay. 2 flamethrowers and the missile guys. Maybe throw some grenades. Probably better. Grenades. There's a lot of fire coming our way. So how much damage did we just do there? Not much. You take out these guys. Stagger them in the wing.
It's on you.
I mean, because the grenades tend to stun them.
It's on you.
Yeah, that's really, really useful.
How about this?
And then maybe a thunder on the sentry launcher.
That thunder I hear?
Taking over.
And have him just keep throwing grenades at the flame troopers.
You're welcome.
About damn time.
Yeah, let's keep using the thunder on the sentry launchers.
Gonna make your eyeballs
Staggered. That's cool. There we go. Blast him right now. Oh my god. Getting cured and also just getting smoked by these guys.
baby or something.
Jesus.
Can't afford to be reckless.
Oh my god.
We gotta switch it up.
Great.
Pretty maneuverable though. Battle music should be super epic or in the background so that it gets your blood pumping. Remember some other games where we had some really obnoxious ones? Yeah, see, this is like in the background where it's going steady, but it's not. This is a battle you're gonna have to do a lot, so it's not irritating.
Still up for it?
Run. Flame.
Always down like a challenge. Oh yeah! I've been waiting for this.
What a man! This is crazy. So that time was a lot of grenades, timed grenades on the flame troopers to stun them. Oh, Devil May Cry, God. I appreciate Devil May Cry. I really, what that game is doing is not for me. Whether it's the music or the attacks, the characters. The whole thing is so ridiculous. There's a character in this game that's very Devil May Cry. His name's Roche. And he's a piece of garbage. He's just a random idiot on a motorcycle who yells horrible jokes. Alright. Okay, how about you attack and then throw grenades at flame streamers?
It's on you.
Yep. You do thunder spells on sentry launchers.
I got this.
You can also throw grenades at these guys.
Taking over.
Well, but sometimes you don't want something to be too catchy if it's going to be repeated a lot and potentially really frustrating. Roll away from the flame, roll from the flame.
Take the lead.
All set.
You're welcome.
I guess she could kind of be my healer in a way.
Okay.
My turn.
What if I just do like a... That was pretty good.
Keep it together.
Watch and learn.
Good. Okay. Do a big thunder.
Time to fry. Bring in the heat.
Charge. 241. Run. Barrett. Barrett needs help. Let's be Cloud. Cloud, throw a grenade at these guys. Actually, the combat is pretty good once it gets difficult.
You're up.
Need my help, do you?
What are you gonna do? There you go, finish up. I like that you can access their different abilities from this menu too. It's pretty cool. There we go. Okay, now you can chuck grenades at these guys. Will that miss him though? Oh crap. Run.
I won't.
She's so fast. It's actually useful. Speaking of repetitious fights, feels like you have a From Software sized hole in you right now. Yeah, well they haven't, I mean, since Sekiro, we were pretty spoiled with like quite a lot of solid, I mean, masterful games from Software. Quite a while. All right, you just chase her because she's so fast, and then she can toss us some heals.
Stay strong.
Because she can keep these guys. She can stay out of range.
It's nothing. I'm not going out like this. Come on.
Come on. This is cool. This is working well. Again, it gives like a red tint to the screen.
Gotta be slow.
Bukake. There we go. This is going well. Except Barrett should obviously be doing his thunder. Cool. It's actually the best defense sometimes is just having a fast character run away, which is not really exciting, but is what it is. Oh, this guy's still around. These guys have so much defense. Well, that's when Cloud needs to assess. Do I not have assess anymore? Wow, that was a good battle. Yeah, Elden Ring. Unfortunately, I gotta go. That's my 3 hours for today, but I'll be back on Wednesday, 2 o'clock. Jorge, our new time is 2 p.m. Eastern time. Kind of a 2 to 4, 2 to 4:30, sometimes 2 to 5. And probably Wednesday through Sunday. I'm changing schedules around a lot because, you know, the entire world has changed. So me and Stellar working on our new things. Also, if you're around, so YouTube, Matthew Falvi, and Facebook, Falvi Music. Wednesday to Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern is music stream. Okay. Yeah, Wednesday. See you later, Claudio. Great to see you again, Horkster. I gotta record a quick intro song for some video piece someone's doing, where they're interviewing all these people and having them read their thoughts about being in isolation and stuff. So yeah, if I'll be doing that at 7 o'clock. So in 2 hours, I'll be playing live music on my YouTube page and Facebook, Matthew Falvi. Any other games on the horizon? Right now, mostly this one, and then, you know, the big ones like Cyberpunk, Last of Us 2, of course. For other games, there was this other kind of Cyberpunk one coming out soon where you are like a taxi driver, Cyberpunk taxi driver, or maybe even a dispatch or something. That looks pretty cool. It's got like a great presentation and atmosphere. I don't really know what the actual game is, but it's called like Cloud City or something, or Cloud Runner, or Cloud Drifter, or some kind of crap like that. So that looks pretty good. All right, well, it's great to see everybody. Orky, it's been too long. And yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess maybe like Yakuza 5, but I haven't talked to Jace in a long time. Jace has been busy on his channel. Taxi Dispatch Simulator from the future. Yeah, I can't remember if you're the dispatch. See you, Daryl. Great to see you again. Nice to hear your thoughts on this game. Yeah, you're either a taxi driver or a dispatch person. So I don't really know what the game is. If it's more of like if the main emphasis is the story with a little bit of game, or if there actually is going to be a fun kind of game of systems. There's a lot you could do with that. Looks and sounds really good in terms of the actual music effects, and it's got that kind of like pink warm cyberpunk thing going on. But it's easy to do that. It's easy to make that stuff look good and sound good because there's such a template of what has come before. So yeah, it's called Cloud something, I believe. Let me look it up. But I'd like to play that. Cloud Games, Cyberpunk Taxi. It's called Cloud Punk. A neon noir story in a rain-drenched cyberpunk metropolis. You're working for the cyberpunk delivery service. Wait, is it called Collateral? Collateral is an open-world cyberpunk taxi sim. This is in 2013. Are there a whole bunch of games like this? NeoCab is a cyberpunk. This is actually a really popular. There's like 3 different games now with that same premise. Yeah, sounds like it could be pretty good. All right, bye everybody. See you on Discord.